What is up, YouTube? My name is Toxic. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to another Infinite Warfare video. As promised, I am bringing you a diamond camo gameplay of the HVR Atlas, and along with it, I am bringing you a best class setup for this gun, as I promised in the previous video. So this gun is arguably the best SMG in Infinite Warfare right now, and of course, that comes to no surprise, as this is the last gun that you unlock in the SMG category. So, of course, it should be good. And it is. In this gameplay, I did pretty well. As you can see, I got my warden pretty quickly, under 2 minutes, I think. And I also got first place at the end. So, stay tuned for this gameplay. It's pretty exciting and action-packed. And let's not forget to mention how beautiful the diamond camo looks on this gun. With that being said, we're going to jump into the best class setup. You want to get your hands on the HVR Atlas, and you can get this gun. It's basically a rare variant of the regular Atlas, and the way you get this gun is by leveling up the first mission team, which is I think it's called the JTF Wolverines, and it's the third weapon you get while you grind this mission team. So that's how you get this gun. Of course, you can also try supply drops, but if you don't want to try supply drops, just grind the first mission team, and this will be the third gun you get from them. I think like a level 30 or 35, around there. So the reason why this variant is good is because it has sensor, which causes targets to show on the minimap when they are damaged or when they are bleeding, and it has stability, which provides reduced recoil, and this of course stacks with foregrip. So speaking of foregrip, let's talk about the two standard attachments that you want to run on this class. That is foregrip and quick draw. Of course, the foregrip, you stack it with the stability trait on this gun, and you get like almost no recoil. As you can see, almost all of my shots are pretty accurate. So you want to run foregrip on this gun. And of course, you want to run quick draw because you want to aim down the sights faster, and you want to get the upper hand in those kills. Those are standard attachments that it's just protocol for create a class in Call of Duty to run foregrip and quick draw. In almost, I will say in most guns, there's a few guns that don't need foregrip, but almost every gun does need quick draw. So those are the first two attachments. The second two attachments you want to run are extended mag and stock. Now, extended mag, this gun is an SMG that fires pretty fast. It has a fast fire rate, so you're going to be running out of bullets pretty quickly. So with extended mag, you'll get an extra few bullets, and you'll be able to kill an extra 1 to 2 enemies. With stock, I found that it's so great because because it's an SMG, you can strafe left and right faster when you're aiming down the sights. Now imagine adding stock to that, you can strafe even faster. So when you add stock to this gun, you can move left and right pretty quickly, making you a harder target to hit because your enemy has to aim, and then if you're moving left and right pretty quickly, they have to adjust their aim, and by the time they adjust their aim, you probably already killed them. So you definitely want to try stock on this gun. Of course, 4 attachments, that usually makes an overpowered class setup. So for the perks, you want to run Ghost for perk 1, that way you don't have to worry about the enemy UAV, which is so annoying and it's always up. So run Ghost. Perk number 2, you want to run Hardline. This is going to give you extra points per kill, an extra 25 points, up to 8 kills, which makes you gives you the ability to get your streaks faster. And at the end of the day, every time you respawn, the 8 kills reset, so you can get Hardline to work throughout the match, and at the end of the match you find that you get more XP than if you didn't use Hardline. So that's what I love using Hardline. For perk number 3, you want to use Dead Silence. This makes you a ninja. You can flank your enemies easier. You're harder to detect because your jetpack is silenced, and so are your footsteps. So Dead Silence does come in handy when you are running and gunning with an SMG. Now, as for the specialist or the rig, I went with the Merc rig, and I used the man-at-arms trait. And what this does is, you know, it gives you the most amount of ammo you can carry every time you respawn, and that makes up for a good substitute to Scavenger. So if you don't want to run Scavenger because you prefer running Hardline like me, you want to run the Merc rig. That way you always have a lot of bullets on your reserve. Also, with the man at arms, you can basically run at default speed with any weapon you use, whether it's an SMG, light machine gun, sniper rifle, whatever it is. So it's a pretty good rig. It doesn't look as great as a Warfighter, unfortunately. You know, the outfits are not that great, but this trait and payload are pretty good. Oh, by the way, the payload is the reactive armor, which allows you to take extra bullet damage. It's basically a bulletproof vest. Of course, you will die after a few bullets, but that's okay. So that is a class setup that you want to run with this gun, the HVR Atlas Rare variant. Get your hands on it, and if you enjoyed the gameplay, drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. My name is Toxic, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.